you ask him, definitely he's going to help you. So if you are Arab or Afghani or Pakistani or Irani or from England or from all around the world, if you are going to ask Imam Hussein, definitely he's going to answer you. Why? Because he is the light of guidance and he is the ark of salvation. He's not going to ask your ethnicity, from which country you are. I am Muslim, I am in this religion or any other religion, but whenever that he is going to ask you, someone is asking Imam Hussein, definitely he is going to answer him, because he is the ark of salvation, because he is the light of guidance. So Imam Hussein said, "Ad'ukum ila sabil al-rashad," I'm going to invite you to the way of guidance. In chapter Hajj, verse 87, Holy Quran, wal-Quran al-Azim, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِ وَالْقُرْآنَ الْعَظِيمِ. So Holy Quran is so great. And Imam Hussein, هو عظيم السبابق, he has great experiences. He is so great and he has great experiences. In chapter Al-Haqqah, ayah 51, وَإِنَّهُ لَحَقُّ الْيَقِينِ. Holy Quran is truth and certainty. Brothers and sisters, certainty is so important. Yaqeen is so important. Sometimes we believe in something, but we don't have yaqeen. We are not sure about it. We are Muslim, but are we sure about our Islam? We are Shia, but are we sure about our Shiism? How about our children? We need to reach to the certainty. So yaqeen and certainty is very important for all Muslims and all Shia around the world. Sometimes you see the people and the acts of the people, and then you think about ourselves and you think about our countries. Then you see that, is it the Holy Quran? If we are Muslim and we are following the Holy Quran, according to the Holy Quran, وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ, you're supposed to be on the top, but we are not. Why? وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ. But there is a condition. إِن كُنْتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. If you believe. So the belief is so important. The certainty and yaqeen is so important. How can we increase our yaqeen? How can we reach to the yaqeen and certainty? With worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So worship is going to reach us to the degree of certainty and yaqeen. وَإِنَّهُ لَحَقُّ الْيَقِينِ. And in the ziyarah of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us opportunity, inshallah, to go to Karbala and make ziyarah of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam while you are standing before the holy shrine of Imam Hussein. And then you said in your ziyarah, حَتَّى أَتَاكَ الْيَقِينَ. O Hussein, you are the one who has reached to the level of certainty and yaqeen. Because if we are not on that level, if we are not on that degree, we are not going to dedicate ourselves. Those people who are going to stand against their enemies and they are going to dedicate themselves, definitely they should have the degree of certainty. Those who are going to dedicate themselves for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you think about Allah, you know that on the night of Ashura, Imam Hussein gathered all his companions, all ashab, and he said that if you want to show you your degree on Jannah and paradise and heaven, I'm going to show you right tonight. So everyone knows that tomorrow after they martyr them, after the istishhad, they are going to go to Jannah. This is certainty. So Imam Hussein told them that if you want to leave me, you can leave. You can use the darkness of night and you can go wherever that you want. But they didn't go. Why? I don't want to be alive for, let me say, 10 or 20 years more. Because we have reached to the level of certainty. While you have reached the level of certainty, the thing which is very important for you is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the closeness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Taqarrub ila Allah. And you are not going to think about anything else. This is yaqeen and this is certainty. Hatta ataka al-yaqeen. So, Holy Quran, وَإِنَّهُ لَحَقُّ الْيَقِينِ. Imam Hussein, حَتَّى أَتَاكَ الْيَقِينِ. In Nahj al-Fasaha, from our great Prophet, it is mentioned that نِعْمَ الشَّفِيعِ al-Quran. Al-Shafa'ah, if you want to ask someone or something, Shafa'ah, it's better to ask Holy Quran. Because نِعْمَ الشَّفِيعِ is the Holy Quran. And Imam Hussein, in Ziyarat Ashura, when you go to Sajda, at the end of Ziyarat Ashura, say that, وَارْزُقْنِي شَفَاعَةَ الْحُسَيْنِ يَوْمَ الْوُرُودِ وَثَبِّتْ لِي غَدَمَ صِدْقًا إِنَّكَ مَعَ الْحُسَيْنِ وَأَصْحَابِ الْحُسَيْنِ الَّذِينَ بَذَلُوا مُهَجَمًا دُونَ الْحُسَيْنِ عليه السلام. So you ask Shafa'ah from Imam Hussein, and the best Shafi'ah is Holy Quran. Holy Quran is Alamun Najah. If you want salvation, the flag of salvation is Quran. The map of salvation is Quran. According to this, we don't need any prophet after the last prophet, who is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. صل على محمد وآل محمد. So Holy Quran is Alam al-Najah. And Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam, إِنَّهُ رَايَةُ الْهُدَى. Imam Hussein also is the flag of guidance. In chapter Isra, verse number 82. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة. Allah said in the Holy Quran that we have revealed, we have sent down from the Holy Quran what? ما هو شفاء ورحمة. You know that ننزل, there is a difference between نزلنا and ننزل. نزلنا means we sent, we revealed, but ننزل means that even right now we are sending down from the Holy Quran Shifa and Rahmah. In one hadith it is mentioned that if someone is a deceased person, a dead person, and then you recite chapter Fatiha for him, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, and then after recitation of the chapter Fatiha, you see that he is alive. Don't be amazed, don't be astonished. Why? Because Allah said in the Holy Quran that وَنُنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ. So it was not only for those days, even in our days, we are going to ask from Allah in the Holy Quran. Because He said that وَنُنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ. Every day and night, every second and minute, we are sending rahmah, healing and blessings from the Holy Quran by recitation of the Holy Quran and by certainty into the Holy Quran. Yeah, if you are not sure about it, if you don't have certainty, if you don't believe the Holy Quran, or if you believe, but in somehow, not 100%, but if you believe in the Holy Quran 100%, definitely you are going to receive shifa and healing, blessing and rahmah and barakah from the Holy Quran. How about Imam Hussein? Qeen qabr al-Husayn shifa. It is mentioned that in the land of Karbala, the land of Karbala is a special land. Karbala is a special place. There is a difference between Karbala and other places. Why? Maybe we say that all the lands around the world are the same. No difference between the land of Iran, Karbala, Ireland, America, England. But there is a difference. There is a difference. قطع متجاورات. We have also in the Holy Quran, إنك بالواد المقدس طوى. What's the difference between that wadi, that land, and the other land? فَخْلَعَ عَلَيْكَ. Put off your shoes, O Musa. Why? Because إِنَّكَ بِالْوَادِ الْمُقَدَّسِ طُوَى. Because you are going to enter to this land, which is the Holy Land. Is there any difference between this land and the other land? How can we say that there is a difference between the land that Musa wanted to enter and there is no difference between the land of Karbala? By more than tens of riwayah and traditions that we have and we receive from our Ahlul Bayt. So we have in this hadith from Allah Yahsul al-Faqih, قِينُ قَبْرِ الْحُسَيْنِ شِفَاء. There is a shifa and healing in the land of Karbala. Quran Manar al-Hikmah. Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam, we read in Mafatih al-Jalal, Assalamu alayka ya Baba Hikmat Rabbil Alameen. Imam Hussein is Bab al-Hikmah. Holy Quran is Manar al-Hikmah. The gate of wisdom is Hussein. And the sign of wisdom is Holy Quran. فالقرآن آمر وزاجر. Quran is going to enjoin people to do good and forbid them from doing evil. How about Imam Hussein? Imam Hussein, when he wanted to leave Medina to go to Karbala, what did he say? أريد أن آمر بالمعروف وأنهى عن المنكر. Why you are going to go to Karbala? He had a good life in Medina. But now he's going to leave Medina, going to Mecca for ziyarah, and then going to Karbala. For what? For al-amr bil-ma'ruf wal-nahy an al-munkar. Holy Quran is going to make al-amr bil-ma'ruf, enjoin to do good, and forbid people to do evil. Imam Hussein also is going to make his qiyam. For what reason? For enjoining people to do good and forbid them from doing evil. Brothers and sisters, there are many similarities between Quran and Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam. But for tonight, because this is the first night that I am at your service, I'm going to finish my lecture just by giving salam to our great Maulana and Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam in the month of Muharram. And by remembering Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam, the one who has dedicated himself, his family, all of his companions, that he said that وَلَا أَعْلَمُ أَوْفَى مِنْ أَصْحَابِي. My ashab and my companions, they are so dedicated to me. Just I'm going to give salam to Imam Hussein. السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله. السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك. عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت، وبقي الليل والنهار، ولا جعله الله آخر الأهد مني لزيارتكم. السلام على الحسين everybody وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين وعلى زوار قبر الحسين ورحمة الله وبركاته.